Hey Scorpio, what is going on? I hope you are really, really well. My name is Diane, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we are going to do a little love reading for September. But you know, it's a timeless reading, Scorpio, so whenever you happen to find this is when, you know, the messages were meant for you, when you were meant to see it. You are very, very welcome here as always. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the reading. You know, I really appreciate it. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, you know, if you find the reading useful, you enjoy it, and all that stuff, I would appreciate it very much. So I want to start off with one of these guys here. So what is going on for Scorpio in love? Okay. You have, yeah, there's some kind of cycle ending for you here, Scorpio. You have the World card at the bottom of the deck here. You're moving away from some kind of cycle. You know, you're closing down a cycle, and you have the Nine of Wands here with the Six of Cups. So there's been something in your past. Obviously it's going to be different for everyone. It could be to do with your childhood, it could be to do with like romantic relationships or one particular relationship from your past. That's kind of, you know, you're a bit of a wounded warrior from it for some reason. But you're closing this chapter down now, so it's like you're moving on from whatever this was that made you feel like a bit of a wounded warrior, right? You're moving on from that. And you know, the World card indicates like a new cycle is going to start. You have the Seven of Swords here. So this is moving away from a karmic lesson, okay? So whatever this karmic lesson was for you, whether it was to do with your childhood, you know, romantic relationships, whatever, you've learned the lesson now and you're done. It's time to move away from that, you know? You have the Sun underneath that. Good things happening. You have a happy outcome here. Okay, let's get a couple more. Whoa, that came out fast. You have the Four of Cups here. Opportunity beckons. So you have a new opportunity coming in. Do not let what happened in the past color your perspective on what's going to come in the future, okay? That's what you're moving away from. You have the Hierophant. Have faith. Have faith. Because I know Scorpio kind of struggle with that, right? Because you guys tend to be quite hard on yourselves. You tend to get into that space where you're kind of, like, maybe you find it kind of difficult to believe in miracles, all this kind of stuff. And I feel like you're quite hard on yourselves. Sometimes I feel like Scorpio can be quite negative about themselves. This is about having faith in the universe. You know, that the universe is going to bring you in what you need and being open to it. There's a new beginning. You have the Judgment card here. There's a new beginning coming in. Something's about to blossom. I feel like it's you as well. Like you have a new relationship coming in. But it's also you. You're creating something here. This card in this deck, I know it's not the Empress, but it always reminds me of the Empress. Always strikes me as a very Empress type looking card. Okay, we're going to take the ones that fell. Okay, so you have the Nine of Pentacles. You have, oh my god, the Two of Wands, and you have the Trust, the Fool, and you have the Moon at the bottom of the deck, which I like it in this deck because it's all about confronting your shadow, you know, confronting those subconscious fears, right, that have been holding you back. So it's obviously, you know, it's a general reading, so it's going to be different for different people, but it looks like you're coming out of some kind of, like you're not letting your past hold you back anymore, or things that have happened in the past. That's so interesting that you have the Nine of Fire clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, well-deserved reward. So you have success coming in now. You have like, it's like your reward. Like you've definitely kind of been a wounded warrior for some reason in the past. But now you're like, you see this card, it's like you're on top, right? And this Nine of Wands talks about like protect that which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself, and there you are, like on top of the world. It's also about self-worth. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of self-worth, like holding out for someone that you believe is worthy of you, right? Like rather than just being like, oh, I should just stay with this bad person, or I should just stay with the person that treats me like crap because that's what I deserve. You know, it's like getting to that point where you're like, no, enough is enough. No more of those people. You're going to treat me with the respect that I deserve, or you're gone, okay? And that's possibly with everyone in your life. It doesn't even have to be romance. Do you know what I mean? You might just be getting into this like, feeling good about yourself. And you have the two, yeah, see? Two of Wands here. I really like the cards in this deck. Spread your wings. It's like you've been doing, you may have been dealing, now not for everyone, please don't freak out in the comments, okay? Because if it's not for you, just don't take it, okay? But some of you may be dealing with something like some issues you had from your childhood. Now that could be to do with family, it could be to do with bullying in school, high school, whatever, right? Or just something from your past. It doesn't have to be childhood. The Six of Cups often talks about something that was established in childhood, but you're kind of breaking free from it now. You know, you've been doing a lot of, I think you've been doing a lot of work on your inner child, whether you know it or not. And you're really coming into your own, like you're really not letting your past hold you back. And you see you have the Seven of Swords, right, which is in the original Rider-Waite, it's the little guy running away with the swords. You know, the one, he's like at an army encampment and he's running away with the swords. So you have the Seven of Swords and the Fool. So you're leaving karmic lessons behind, or a specific karmic lesson behind this. It's like Spirit's saying like, you're done. You can't learn anything more from that. It's time to go because there's a new beginning coming in. You have to trust the universe here though, okay? You gotta let go of like negative thinking that has been kind of, you know, it's coming from your past, right? Like just say for example you had a crap relationship in your past where someone treated you badly, and it's kind of, you know, up until this point it's maybe made you hold back a little bit because you're like, oh, I don't want the same thing to happen again. Oh my god, look what just fell out. Thank you, Spirit. So the Seven of Swords, right? The little guy running away, that's what I was talking about. The little guy running away with the swords and he's at the army encampment. You're definitely closing down. You're leaving something behind. You're leaving a cycle. You could even be leaving a person or people behind. But it's like you're done. That lesson is over. It's time to move on. It's time to bounce. And you have the Three of Wands here. You know, putting the past behind you, looking towards the future. You're ready. What is this world? Looks like something's gonna happen kind of fast here. This has been coming out in so many of the readings. Like so many. There must be a lot of crossovers going on. You know, I feel like people have been so patient for so long. Like whoever watches my readings, it must be like a group of us, you know, and it's like they've been waiting for so long, and now it's like it's time for some reason. Something has changed and it's time. You have the Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. See, the Temperance and the Seven of Pentacles, you've been waiting for so long, and then all of a sudden something happens really fast. Because you've been healing is the thing. You know, the Temperance card, it comes after an ending. It actually comes after like a dark night of the soul type thing. That's how I always think of it anyway. And it can often mean, you know, a period of kind of recalibration, like getting your feet back on the ground and kind of healing, but it's patience. And then all of a sudden something happens very fast. So you might be closing down an old cycle very fast. You know, say for example that this is like memories of a past relationship, or it's like memories from childhood, or some kind of childhood block or something, or it could even be a current relationship, something that's been holding you back. It's gonna go, it's just gone. It's like you're gonna wake up one day and just feel different. And things are just going to be different from then on. It's like you're just getting out of your own way. But the thing is, the Tower, look at that, the Ten of Cups is sticking out. It's important that you don't be like, like I wasted my time with this, you know, being stuck in the past or whatever. No, it doesn't work like that. The way that I see it anyway is like everything happens in divine timing. So you couldn't heal faster than you wanted to. It happens in divine timing at the right time, because there's someone waiting to come in. This King of Wands is waiting to come in. Could be a fire sign, or someone with fire in their chart, which would be Aries, Leo, Sag. This person may have been waiting for you. Like for those of you, maybe you're in another connection, or they were waiting for you to heal from something. They were just waiting for you to be ready, maybe. And of course, you know, the roles can be switched here, you know, but it's like they've been waiting for the right time, patiently waiting. Something's gonna happen really fast. You have the Knight of Swords with the Tower. Expect changes, okay? Whatever this is. It's like you're leaving the old cycle behind very fast. You've been waiting for this Ten of Cups, and here it comes. This person waiting to come in, they're probably like really good looking, like charismatic, very charming. They might be like leader type energy. They might run their own business or be like a team leader or manager or something. Very loyal, very faithful, because he's the king, right? There may be a distance, some kind of distance. All right, tell us about this. Look at that. That's the Two of Cups that just flipped over. This is a soulmate you got coming in here. It's definitely being worked on. This is something that's being worked on. The union is being worked on here. They're going to feel like a best friend with the Two of Cups. You know, you guys want the same things out of life. You think the same. You might be very different on the surface, but like at the core, you're the same. You know, and it's equal give and take with this person. You know, they say soulmates, right? It's a word that's thrown around a lot, but it's actually very meaningful, because it means that you have, basically what it means is like your souls recognize each other. You know, it's like maybe you were best friends in a past life. You know, maybe you were both dudes in a past life, or you were both women and you were best friends, or maybe you were brothers or something, right? But in this life you've come, or maybe you were lovers in a past life, but in this life you've come together to experience like romantic love with each other. But there's usually a soul recognition when you meet the person. It's like, oh, this just feels very easy. Like, you're very easy to talk to, and I feel like I can be myself with you. Do you know what I mean? Because I've had that with friends as well, like certain like women that I've met, and I'm just like, I vibe with you. Do you know what I mean? It's almost instant. You're like, you seem familiar. Okay, this person they could have Aries in their chart, all right? The King of Wands with the Emperor. So this person's coming in with an offer. They're very faithful. This is someone pretty successful, faithful, loyal, mature. This person's been around the block, I would say. I would say this person's been around the block. You know, in terms of the school of hard knocks, right? The school of life. This Page of Cups really wants to come out. This could be another Scorpio for some of you. There's going to be an offer with this person, like a new beginning. they have like a nice mix. There's something here, like they may be younger than you, but they're very childlike, or they may be older. No, wait. They may be younger, but they're very mature. Or they may be older, but they're very childlike. They have like a very innocent, youthful energy. They could have Pisces in their chart somewhere. Obviously, they don't have to, but like very sweet, maybe a little naive, new beginning coming in with this person. I want to know a little bit more about this thing that you're leaving behind, Scorpio, because this might not be for everyone. You take what resonates, okay? What is this world? What is Scorpio leaving behind? Something heavy, something that was a heavy burden. You have the Queen of Swords here. There may have been, now listen, this is not going to be for everyone, okay? You take what resonates from the reading, okay? But some of you may be in a connection with someone who is kind of sharp. You know, like maybe they have a bit of a sharp tongue. This could also be family or friends or something, right? It doesn't have to be a lover. It's someone who's a heavy burden to you. Like the connection with this person is a heavy burden. You know, they may be very cold. Like I said, they may be very sharp-tongued. Usually the Queen of Swords represents like a karmic relationship for me. So some of you could definitely be in or have recently left a karmic relationship behind. It could also be, you know, something with your mother, or like an, you know, like I said, it doesn't have to be love. But for some of you, it's a toxic marriage, or it's a toxic engagement, or some kind of toxic long-term commitment. It was toxic though. With the devil, there may have been some kind of alcohol or like addiction or something, or it was just, you know, generally you felt very bound to this connection and it wasn't good for you in some way. Okay, right, let's not dwell anymore on that. Well, this wants to come out, whatever it was. And bear in mind, Scorpio, this could be your person as well, right? Sometimes tarot does that, you know, you just have to work out what's for you and what's not. Whatever it was caused you a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. This person caused you a lot of anxiety and worry, okay? Let's go into a new deck and let's find out more about this new person coming in. I just saw the Star and the Five of Wands. Please excuse me, Scorpio, I just have to pause the video for a minute. Sorry, Scorpio. Yeah, I saw the Star and the Five of Wands. So for some of you, like whoever this person is, or whoever this person was, they may have represented like a lot of drama, a lot of fighting that you're now kind of just, you know, you're going to be moving away from and healing from. Because look, here it is again, you have this Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the one you had at the start when I was talking about the wounded warrior. So there's been some kind of drama with this past person. Like maybe there was just a lot, you know, some people just bring a lot of drama, you know. I can't stand it. You know, there's always fighting and there's always bitching and there's like nothing you ever do is good enough, you know. It's like they just go out of their way to be miserable, and to also make everybody else's life around them miserable, because you're showing up here as this Nine of Wands, so you may have taken a lot from this person, you know, a lot of drama, or they were always causing trouble, or they were always bitching, you know, just drama, like unnecessary tedium of drama. And it's like you have a bit of trauma from it, you know, because honestly when you're dealing with that type of energy all the time, it's a bit of a trauma. Like sometimes it can take a while to heal from it because you're constantly like waiting for the next blow, you know, like metaphorically, like you're waiting for the next attack, you know. So this may be why you're kind of showing up as this wounded warrior, 9 of Wands energy. So the new person is a sweetheart though. Yeah, look at that, the 2 of Cups again. It's definitely a soulmate. We have the 2 of Cups twice in this reading, Scorpio. So this is going to be so different than what you've been used to in the past. You know, this is like a best friend, someone that you can just chill with. I mean, look how happy they are. You know, it's that type of like, you know, we just need the 2 of us, let's just go, you know, we're going to have a cup of coffee somewhere, and it's just, you're so happy just being in each other's company, you know. But they're very sweet. Page of Cups energy is very sweet, like very, very different to who you've dealt with in the past. So tell us about this new person coming in. Okay, King of Wands again. It's so funny when they double. I just saw the Strength card as well, so they could have Aries and Leo in their chart, this person. So you have the King of Wands twice, so they could definitely have some fire in their chart. And remember, you can switch these roles around. This could be you I'm talking about now, right? And maybe you're like, I don't have fire in my chart, but maybe you do somewhere and you're just not aware of it. So very like okay, calm down, Di. Just get so excited for the good readings. Yes, very good looking, very charming. They probably get a lot of attention, this person. Like I said, there may be a bit of a distance in some way, like maybe you live, could be a physical distance or like an emotional distance, right? Because some of you are maybe with this person still, or you're getting past the memories of this person. And you know, if this is your person, Scorpio, give them a bit of time. You know, be patient with them, because this level of trauma can take a while to heal, you know. But yeah, very good looking, very charming, very charismatic, very loyal. Someone who actually gets excited about being in a relationship with someone, you know, like very leadership energy with the Emperor, like very boss energy. So like, it's like you go, for those of you who are still in this connection, this toxic connection, excuse me, it's like you go straight from the toxic connection into a like full-blown 10 of Pentacles, like committed relationship with this person, and it happens fast. You may have Virgo in your chart, because this was very similar to Virgo, or maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. But yeah, it's like it's like as soon as you close something down, the new relationship with this person starts very fast, and it's like you just find yourself in a commitment with them like overnight, basically, and it's solid. You know, you might find that you end up living with this person quite soon or something like that, because it just feels so right, is the thing. But it's when you close down whatever the cycle is. So for some of you, the cycle is like moving on from a bad connection in the past, right? What else about this new person? Anything else about this new person? The Hanged Man. It looks like this person's waiting for you. For a lot of you, it looks like this person's waiting. Let's get one more. What else about this new person? The Lovers. And the Emperor again. 3 of Cups. You're going to be very happy. So listen, I just have to say this again. And there's you. Oh yeah. Very similar cards to what Virgo had, actually. There's you could be dealing with someone with Gemini in their chart. So this new person is a soulmate, okay? You have the Lovers here. Soulmate, true love type energy. There's usually a little delay, I always find, in these soulmate connections. It's like you meet the person and then you guys kind of, there's like a period of separation, you know, where you guys kind of do your shadow work. And then, you know, if you want to know what shadow work is, check out my other channel. The link is in the description box. I have a video on it. but you gotta go away and do your shadow work, and then you come back together. But it's like me and you versus the world kind of thing. There's the Emperor again. Very mature, very stable, very structured, very organized. They've been through it. Okay, this is someone they have a plan. Okay, they're very boss, very leadership type energy. They could definitely have Aries in their chart somewhere. They could also have Gemini. It's very important. I don't know exactly what this Four of Cups is. For some of you, you maybe got cheated on in the past. Do not let, because you see here, there's your Page of Cups coming in, right? And see in the Four of Cups, that's your little page there. So this is this person coming in to try and offer you their cup of love, okay? But some of you are too busy focusing on this Three of Cups here, which for some of you was a current connection that you were in. For some of you, it was a past connection that maybe you got cheated on, right? Do not let whatever that this represents for you get in the way of this beautiful new love coming in. Okay, you have the the Queen of Wands here. So this is you. You know, you want to be the king. You be the king. The perfect couple, basically. You know, like this person sees you as the perfect partner. You know, you're both very good looking, you're both very charming. You may have a little fire in your chart too. Both very good looking, very charming. I think probably both of you get a lot of attention. You know, very warm, very popular, but you really only have eyes for each other. And very, very passionate connection, very, very strong physical attraction here, Scorpio, okay? And bear in mind, this appears to be some kind of fire sign, or they've got fire heavy in their chart somewhere, I would say. So they're likely to be very passionate in that way. I'm trying to keep it PG, but, you know, get some sleep is what I'm trying to say. You're going to be moving away from something. Like, you have the Eight of Cups here, the Tower, and the Ten of Swords. Again, if you had that earlier, right? Oh no, I made that up. Okay. So the Eight of Cups is you walking away from something where your love wasn't appreciated, okay? It could also be because this situation could have been like the memories of something that happened in the past, or it could be like a, you know, a situationship where it's just not, you feel like you're not being appreciated, right? I feel like it's going to happen kind of fast, the ending, because the Tower is usually something kind of fast. I feel like there's going to be some kind of ending that happens fast, and then this new beginning with the person happens fast. You could definitely have Virgo in your chart or be dealing with a Virgo, because it's so similar to Virgo's reading, okay? Because there's, with the Ace of Swords, there's some kind of breakthrough. There's some kind of new beginning, okay? So let's get some signs for this person, and bear in mind they can be any sign, and they may show up here as a sign that you're not aware that they have as well, you know, because maybe, you know, maybe you only know their sun sign, right? There's Gemini just came out. So can we have some signs? Well, I'll just go ahead and take them then. Gemini and Libra. So, and also, like, bear in mind, if you're the cross watcher, I could be describing you just now. You know, bits of these could be, you know, maybe you're a Gemini and they're a Libra or something. Okay, but you have Gemini here and you have Libra. So they could have that in their chart somewhere. I can't talk. Capricorn wanted to come out here as well. So they could have Capricorn in their chart too. You also have Cancer at the bottom of the deck, so they might have a little Cancer. They could also have, because maybe you're thinking like, oh, they don't have Cancer in their chart, but actually they could have it in, I can never remember. I think the love house is like the 5th or the 7th house, right? They could have Cancer in their love house. Okay, you have dark here, so this person could have dark here. They are honorable. This new person is honorable. Tell me about this new person for Scorpio, please. Okay, that was leader. Yeah, definitely leadership energy with this person. What else about this? Oh my god, fire sign. They could definitely have fire in their chart. What else about this ambitious? They are just fire all over. Air sign. So they could be a combination of fire and air, you know, like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sag, like some combination thereof. You have blonde hair, so they could be blonde as well. Boss energy, oh my god. What else about this new person coming in for Scorpio? Green eyes. Let's get one more. I just saw a best friend. They're gonna feel like a best friend, Scorpio, okay? They're gonna be so different to whatever this nightmare you were dealing with in your past was. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. What? Spirit, why? Why? That might be a sign that something's gonna happen very fast. When they do that to my cards, like, look at that, it's stressful. That's not good for my OCD. It might be a sign that something happens very fast, because they do seem to be trying to warn you about that. Because sometimes, you know, you're sitting, say, like for example, a job, right? Say you've been waiting to hear back about a job for ages, and it's been so long, you get kind of complacent, right? And then when they finally do call you, you're like, I'm not ready. Do you know what I mean? You're like, I need a haircut. Oh my god. And they're like, I want you to start on Monday. And you're like, but it's Friday. Do you know what I mean? It might be like that. So something might happen all of a sudden and you're like, damn, I wasn't ready. Because you spent so long worrying about it. Okay, we'll take that one. So you have slender and you have best friend. So this new person could be slender and they're gonna feel like a best friend, okay? That's coming through very strongly, like best buddy kind of energy, which is lovely. I think that's lovely to be in a relationship with someone that you actually like. Do you know what I mean? Instead of just like, oh yeah, like you're good looking but you're super dull, you know? Or like you're good looking but like you annoy me. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be like that with this person. So let's just get some messages from this person to close down the reading. Wow, the 10 of Cups. This, yeah. You're really going to find yourself in a it's almost like it happens overnight, Scorpio. Our family means so much to me, the 10 of Cups. So this, yeah, you make them very happy. I think for a lot of you, this person's like looking for a family. Like they're looking for like settling down, children, you know, the whole shebang. I'm going to reshuffle those. I don't know why. What else would this new person like to say to Scorpio? Okay. The King of Cups. You're my king, ruler of my heart. So that is Scorpio energy, the King of Cups. It's also a Libra sign. So this person, you know, the King of Cups is all about like feelings. They love that you're a sweetheart. You know, the King of Cups is a total sweetheart. Really, you know, he's the king of love. He has a lot of love. They love, I think that's what's coming through. Like, they love that about you. You might be very good looking because you're also showing up here as the Queen of Wands, but, and I think there's a very strong physical attraction. But what's actually coming through now is like, they just love that you're such a sweetheart. Because when you get the King and the Queen of Cups, it's always, I always see it as like someone that's fallen in love with your soul. Okay, what else would this new person like to say to Scorpio? Let's get a couple more. Well, I'll just take those two then. So you have the Emperor. Oh my god. They could definitely... This person, There is so much fire in this reading. Like boss energy, leader, fire, like, do you know what I mean? Ambitious. You have the Emperor 3 times in this reading. You have the King of Wands twice. There is going to be a lot of passion in this connection. Please get some rest in now, okay? Because you're going to need it. But, you know, the Emperor is so much more than that, okay? You have don't worry, love, I've got it under control. So they're kind of boss energy. They're like a take charge energy. But the Emperor is they're so grown up, they're so mature, they're so loyal. You know, they're very faithful. They're just a great person to have around, you know? Yeah. And you have the Ten of Pentacles. That's, oh my god, you have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. With our love, let's build a legacy together. Yeah, you have the Ten of Cups twice. Ten of Cups on top of the Ten of Cups. This is a beautiful reading. Seriously, you have no reason to worry. Like, put all that past stuff that's happened out of your head, because Spirit is bringing you a reward. This is your reward for going through the past toxic crap, okay? Sorry, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, but you have the Ten of Cups here and the Ten of Cups there. Like, this is someone that's looking to build a life with you. You know, there's a lot of passion here, but they're serious. Like, they're in this for the long haul. You know, they want, like, family, they want to buy a house, they want the mortgage, like, all this kind of stuff. So I'm going to leave that there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was useful. If it was useful, don't forget to like and subscribe for me. If you feel like doing that, I'd appreciate it a lot. And many blessings, Scorpio. Love and light.